What's going on, everybody? Al here. Street Sense at
Creed Boutique, Madison Avenue.
Creed Boutique.
Al, welcome back. Always a pleasure to have you in the Creed Corner here.
You know I love to be here.
This is like our spot right here.
This is it right here. This is where we film, it's where we make it happen.
That's it.
And today, I want to talk about the Acqua Originale line.
Correct. It's our newest addition to the brand. We're very excited because it's a different take on fragrances. And it's a little bit different than your contemporary collection. So I really want to make sure that everybody understands what Acqua Originale is all about.
Yeah, when you sent me the little package, the little sample set, I was kind of, it was like threw me a curveball. I was expecting, you know, that, and I got a little something different. I'll be honest with you. But I'm growing to enjoy them more and more. Asian green tea, I like off the bat, and the vetiver geranium. Oh, yeah, I'm loving that too. So I want you to let me know, as well as all my subscribers, anybody watching, a little bit about the line, the 5 fragrances.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first, you know, you probably were expecting a Virgin Island sample, the green apple.
I'll be honest with you, I was like, Adventist kind of.
What is that?
Excited, and it threw me a little curveball. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I still like it. And I'm enjoying it more and more and more.
Well, you know, I want to tell you that you're one of the first people in the country who got to experience them. You know, those little sample packs were something that were given to us, you know, from Creed to experience the fragrances right before they came out. So, you know, what better person to try them?
I appreciate that.
Than you, you know, and I appreciate you coming over here all the time. And, you know, you bring us so many clients. You know, we had our friend today.
Tony from Denmark.
From Denmark, Scandinavia. So, you know, great seeing you. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, big shout out to Tony.
Big shout out to Tony. And the rest of you guys, you know, there's so many to mention. But every week, we get new clients coming in here. They said they saw us in Street Sense. And, you know, all the callers. And, you know, thank you so much, you guys. And, you know, appreciate that. And I do have a treat for you guys, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes.
So, Acqua Originale. What does Acqua Originale mean? You know, a lot of people thought that it was going to be like an aquatic collection.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yeah, additions to Silver Mountain water and Virgin Island water. But it's not really like that. Acqua Originale is inspired by Mr. Creed's travels.
Okay.
Yeah, throughout the years. So it's a living journal, living passport. If you open up his passport, you will see stamps from all these places that the ingredients are gathered from. Okay. You know, from Java to Malaysia. You know, your green tea, and so that's really Acqua Originale. So they're not lighter. They are eau de parfum level. So they are millésime. You know, like the rest of that's one of the questions people ask.
Yeah, what is millésime? That's
So, you know, again, in our world, that means eau de parfum.
Yeah, so refresh everybody's memory.
Yeah.
Millésime
means, in our verbiage, eau de parfum. So definitely eau de parfum level as far as ratio from alcohol to oil. So definitely long lasting. You don't have to really worry about that. Right? So let's just dive right in. Yeah,
let's do it.
So you know, it's a collection of 5 fragrances. As you can see, it's a little bit different bottle, a little bit different cap.
The whole shape and everything is different.
It's all redesigned, but that's also to segregate the lines. So now we have Acqua Originale, and I want to start with the first one, Cedar Blanc. So I'm going to take you on a journey, but first we're going to start from the lightest, and we'll go to the richest. That way your nose can adjust to all the changes. Yeah. So Cedar Blanc, our first one. So Cedar Blanc, it's really a trip.
Cedar Blanc, you think of woody kind of...
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, the name says it all. Yeah. You know, and I know you know, but for everybody at home, you know, when we talk about an ingredient like lemons, we may tell you, we don't just say lemons, we say Sicilian lemons. We say sandalwood from India. The reason being is because from different parts of the world, quality is better than others. So, you know, we really stress that fact. You know, our ingredients are top. You know, Mr. Creed spends, you know, most of his time just traveling and ensuring that ingredients are consistent.
And that's all true.
And they're top quality.
People say that's urban legend. You know, Creed, you know, says they use these ingredients, and I know that's true. I just want you to confirm that.
No,
that is
absolutely,
true.
absolutely.
I've heard people say, that's all gimmick or whatever. I'm like, no, it's not. Trust me. Trust me. They'll stop making a fragrance if they cannot get the ingredients. That's like Acqua Fiorentina.
Yeah, correct. Acqua Fiorentina was one of the ones that
they stopped it. They brought it back.
They stopped it. They brought it back just because one of the ingredients it wasn't cooperating.
Yes.
You know, and that happens. You know, and for all you know the Creed followers from over the years, you have You have seen fragrances like vintage Tabarone come and go.
Yes.
You know, these fragrances
Windsor.
are hard, Windsor. They're hard to remake because ingredients just no longer available. You know, things like ambergris are hard to find.
Which is whale, vomit, or
well, something like that. Something like that. But it does come from the whale, but that's hard to find because you know we don't go hunting whales. It's something that's found. So when you go out finding things in the sand and the beach, you know, it's you don't know if you'll find something that day. You know, oud is becoming another one that's very hard to find. You know, so
Royal Oud is going to be discontinued, or
I don't want to say it's going to be discontinued. I can tell you that that ingredient is getting harder and harder to find.
Okay.
You know, we get ours from India, so you know we'll see what happens with that fragrance. I hope not, because I love that fragrance this time of year.
Yeah, me too.
I think, you know, we have a lot of people that love that fragrance, and I know a lot of people are hoarding those bottles because, you know, but for right now we're good. You know, so we'll just see. You know, if Secret hasn't declared anything, I mean, we would get an advance warning, and I would tell you to be eared. You know, and then we'll go from there. So, I want to. So again, with Cedar Blanc.
Okay, Cedar Blanc.
So Cedar Blanc is an American ingredient.
Okay.
Cedar, Virginia cedar.
Yeah. Cedar wood.
Cedar wood with some sandalwood. Smell that. So basically, you have a naturalistic feel, but it's very smooth. It's very soft. You know, it's not a hardwood. It's not your nose up to a tree. It's, you know, it's a little bit back from the tree. Just nice texture. Again, it has the finesse of a master perfumer. You know, that's the way he does it. He just finagles this fragrance in a way that just makes it very wearable. A lot of people want to wear a wood fragrance, but they're kind of scared because they're kind of intense.
You don't want to smell like a tree or...
But this one's not really like that. It's a nice, smooth skin scent. You know, for a lot of you guys who want to try a wood, but you're kind of hesitant, this is one that you can actually wear all year long.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Absolutely.
Actually, it smells better now than when I first tried it in my house. I opened a sample pack and I smelled them. I guess I was thinking advances and, you know, Virgin Island water. Now that I'm smelling it, I'm like, wow. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Also, that has to do a lot with air. You know, what I mean with that is that the fragrance will smell different if you just dab it on or spray it on. You know, so we sprayed it on here like a pretty good amount, but not overdid it. You know, so I think it smells good instantly. Versus like, let me borrow your arm for a second. We'll just be a guinea pig, and you guys can try this at home. If you can just spray up close where you can actually see a little bit of the liquid, smell it. I mean, it's a little intense. You really don't know what you're smelling, right? Now flip your wrist over, and just do it from far away where you can't see it. Look, smell that. You can smell it instantly. So so probably smell a little different now because we actually sprayed it versus dabbing it. I mean, we use those samples to kind of get an idea. Yeah, so it's okay to dab it, you know, but in reality, you want to spray the fragrance. You know, when people get the flacon size, we always include the atomizer just because of the fact that it just smells great instantly from the minute you put it on. Versus splashing it on. Okay, so Cedar Blanc, what do you think?
I like it a lot.
All right? Easy to wear.
It feels
super smooth. I think it's a great intro to Acqua Originale. If you want to try something different that has that Creed signature, Cedar Blanc.
It has that fresh kind of quality too that Creed always has. Creed has this freshness in all their fragrances. Even like original Scientology, cinnamon, spicy fragrance, but has that fresh quality.
You're right.
That I really like.
You're right.
And I get that in this too.
That's, you know, that's really the DNA. I mean, you have to remember where we're from. I mean, we started in London in 1760, so in theory we are, you know, we're Anglo-French. I mean, we have English roots. English fragrances are more transparent than your typical French versus like Guerlain. You know, we're more transparent. Even our heavy are easy to wear. You know, at the end of the day, Creed is luxury. We don't really shout. We just you know, we float.
Smooth sailing.
Just smooth sailing. You know, and I want to introduce you to another one, which is, you know, that I know you tried it a couple times already, but the Vetiver. Oh, I love this one. So we have a new Vetiver.
That's growing on me big time.
This is great. I've been wearing this a lot lately. I'm gonna go out and say this publicly. I think this is gonna be the new edition of the Gentleman's Collection.
I could see that.
You know,
I could see that. We do the Gentleman's Collection. I
think so. I think you know we're gonna have to touch up on that. The reason being, it has a way of just making you feel very masculine. It's fresh. It's invigorating. But it has more depth. and some spice. It's nice and vigorous. So here,
yeah. I have my glasses on.
So of course everybody at home remembers original vetiver. You know, we use a Haitian vetiver, but for this one we use a little bit different. We use vetiver from Java.
Okay. And now the geranium. Did you pick up any geranium, like the florals at all?
Absolutely. Well, geranium. Smell that. Geranium solo by itself, it's very minty, spicy.
Yeah.
You know, as a matter of fact, you know, in Europe, a lot of places they don't have AC.
Yeah.
Right? So, but this geranium flowers everywhere because geraniums in reality are like natural pulp repellent. But they smell amazing. That mint.
Yeah.
You know, so here you have a splash of mint with some spice, and then it also has a slight green freshness. So it has a green edge that comes from green apples.
Oh, is that green apples in here?
So it has so
now you say that, I get that.
You get that now, right? You see that transparency, but then you also have the vetiver. So you have the vetiver freshness, but then it has a layer of apple and the minty spiciness of the geranium.
Oh, this is really nice.
I love this one, by the way.
I get all that. I get the apple. The apple is real clear now.
Yeah.
And absolutely. The mint's like in the background, getting ready to like, you know, join the apple and and the vetiver. This is nice.
This is good.
Really nice.
This is great. This is a fragrance with several layers, but just everything works beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything works beautiful.
It all goes.
Yeah.
It all goes. I'm telling you.
Again, you know what? This is ingredient selection from various places that Mr. Green has visited. You know, it just really translates the finesse of Master Perfumer.
Wow.
Really bring.
You gotta get your nose on geranium vetiver.
Geranium vetiver.
Is it vetiver geranium or geranium vetiver?
It's vetiver geranium. Vetiver geranium. But either way.
Either way.
Either way. Yeah. I mean.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's the thing. I mean, these fragrances are a little bit more specific than the regular collection.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you can tell by the name. You know, it tells you vetiver geranium, so those ingredients are really highlighted and they're kind of magnified.
Wow,
you gotta put that on. I've been using this one kind of heavy. Oh, I love it.
This is nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you sent me the samples, I liked it, but I was not, you know, crazy about it. But now, this is shoot.
Yeah,
Loving it.
That's good. So I want to take it to the third place.
All right.
Now we're going to Malaysia, and you know, it's the Asian feel, and Asian green tea.
I actually did a street sentence on this. Asian green tea, yes. This was my favorite off the bat.
Yeah.
Out of the 5. Now I don't know about that. I might take a back seat.
Well, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody said the same thing. Everybody loved green tea. You know, Asian green tea. Right
the name, catches you.
Yeah, the name is exactly. It's exotic. Yeah. You know, it has a freshness. You know, and plus it's an ingredient that we all recognize. You know, green tea. You can see in a lot of you know, in a lot of natural stores. You know, that it's healthy for you.
Yeah.
You know, so you
think green tea health and
correct.
Smell
So,
there, been that. You know?
Absolutely. So in America, you know, that's an ingredient that's really. It's really coming up, but in this fragrance, it's actually really beautiful.
Yeah, this is nice. You know, I mean, this is really nice. I still enjoy
very,
this.
very classy, very classy,
very clean,
very classy. Yeah, it has a heaviness of fruit on the top.
Yes,
but it's not really a water fruit like a pineapple or anything like that. Here you have this like almost like a dark berry. You have this black currant top.
Okay.
You know, which just kind of like it just soaks the fragrance, and then the dryness of the tea kind of gives it a nice base.
Yeah, the tea gives it that dry aspect.
Yeah. What about the lasting power since you tried this one?
This lasted really good on my skin. I got like 8 hours easy out of
this. Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Despite the clarity,
these are all millicene, right?
Yeah, these are all millicene. But despite the clarity of the fragrance, this one is fantastically long lasting.
Yeah, I got amazing performance out of
this.
I even got a lot of compliments. Like I wore it to work and just to see if anybody said anything about it at work, and people were right away like, yo,
what is that?
What is that? What is that? You know, what is that? Like, wow, that smells good. You know, because people know that I wear fragrances. I walk by, you're gonna know that I walk by, and this definitely grabbed attention.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think when with your fragrance collection, nobody like really. They don't know what to expect.
Yeah,
they don't know what to expect. So I'm sure they want to get close to you every day.
Something different every day.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's great. I mean, we're blessed that we can do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I'm very grateful for that.
That's great. That's great. I mean, fragrances, it's become a part of our lives.
Oh yeah.
For you, for me.
Oh definitely.
And I think for you guys at home.
Yes. And even my cameraman, he has like 20 fragrances now.
All right.
Yeah. And
wow.
and
that's great.
Just for an average guy. cameraman, he has Acqua Originale, Colonial Senso, Uda. He's got some heavy hitters, you know, like not like your typical Nautica Voyages.
That's great.
He's, you know, Versace Noir. I'm like, wow.
That's great. Congratulations.
So I had to give that. Big shout out to Marco, my cameraman.
All right.
So yeah, so Asian green tea.
So Asian green tea, you know, yeah, this is, I want to tell you, it's probably the easiest to wear from the collection. You know, it has an appeal that everybody likes.
Yeah.
You know, it's fresh, but it also has a little bit of a nice back, but it's not a heavy.
Yeah.
It's not a dark scent, but it's not really ozonic.
Yeah.
I think it just kind of floats in the middle, but it's just in a really nice way. Yeah? We agree?
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm totally with you.
Oh, you knew that one. That was easy one for you.
I wore it. The other ones, you know, they're just Mediterranean, a little bit, you know, I added that here and there. Yeah. But now it's like when I came in, you had me try before we did this video. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, you know, I got to get back to this.
Right. So the next one I want to show you is Aberdeen Lavender.
Okay.
And Aberdeen Lavender is really kind of seeking an old client from Creed.
Okay. You think of lavender, you think therapeutic, you know, you think like
absolutely. So, you know, it has that, you know, lavender, naturally, it has that medicinal kind of quality.
Like a massage, you think of masseuse or
absolutely. So
therapeutical.
Absolutely, you definitely catch the lavender in the top, but it turns into something else as it dries. It turns a little bit more oriental, you know. But the lavender, it is a floral, so I would say this is an oriental fourgette.
Yeah. Wow.
This is really nice. You know, the lavender is definitely on the top. You can definitely understand why it's called Aberdeen lavender. But as it settles, it turns more like a skin scent. You know, you have notes of sandalwood, which are kind of smelt.
Skin's like more intimate, kind of.
Yeah, more intimate, closer to the skin, but warmer.
Yeah.
You know, when I think of skin scents, I think of warm.
Yeah.
Warm. I mean, we have clean skin and we have kind of dirty skin, but in this realm, we're talking warmer, warmer skin. Yeah.
And how's the lasting power on this one?
Oh, again, also really nice. You have notes of sandalwood in the back, so you know the sandalwood kind of anchors to the skin and kind of makes the fragrance just smooth and creamy, right down to the end.
It's also nice.
Yeah, this is I want to tell you is the most complex fragrance in the collection. You know, Asian green tea instantly.
Yeah,
you know, Aberdeen lavender is something you try on. It's like
it's more daring. Asian green tea is more safer. That's what I'm trying to like.
Absolutely.
But it's more safer. This is a little bit more daring, more for the frag head. You know, like.
Absolutely. You know, this is for the Creed enthusiast.
Yeah.
This is for someone.
I got stuck for a second.
Yeah. Well, this is someone who can wear Tabaron, you know, or Royal Scottish Lavender was one that we had before in our collection.
Yeah.
And you know, and people who are looking for that fragrance, this is a good replacement. Although it's not as fresh, but it has that feel.
Yeah.
You know, so it definitely has the DNA of Creed Classic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And the last one I want to show you in the collection is actually a lady scent. And it's tuberose. And tuberose has to be, iris tuberose. The irises come from Tuscany, and our tuberose actually comes from India. India produces the best tuberoses in the world, and so that this is where.
And this is for females.
Yeah, this is for ladies.
The rest of the collection you can say is unisex.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And this one you geared to a female.
Yeah, this is female. Okay, 100%.
You can't see a male pulling this off.
You can. I mean, listen. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I'm a fragrance guy. I like fragrance. I don't really go for package or anything like that. Or
I've seen guys wear Black Orchid by Tom Ford. I mean,
absolutely
for females.
I can wear Love and Black from Creed.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
and pull it off. So it really depends. You know, Jordan Amalfi. Some people could say that it's ladies.
Yeah.
I say it's unisex. How many times I wear Jordan Amalfi?
Yes. Yeah.
You know, so a lot. Can a man wear this? Absolutely, especially if you come from Middle Eastern country where you use more floral, that would be okay. I mean, there's no law, but in my opinion, I love this on a woman, especially because my wife loves it. She wears this and it reminds me of her. So yeah, I love this one. So let's just dive right into it. So I'm not sure if you guys know what tuberoses are. Do you know where tuberose? I mean, have you seen these flowers?
I have not seen the tuberose, but I know what it smells like. Many fragrances have tuberose in it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, tuberose,
and I always think of tuberose as a female. I was picture like a female fragrance.
Well, it's an exotic flower.
Yeah, my niece wears a Bois 1920 tuberose, like a limited edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves that fragrance. That's how. I think tuberose. I think of her.
Have you ever seen people go to Hawaii? Have you been to Hawaii?
No, I have not.
Have you seen people that go there, or they get off the plane? What's the first thing they do when you land in Hawaii? They put the lace around your neck, right? So the white flowers, those are tuberose.
Okay, there you go.
Tuberose. But you know what's really funny about those flowers is that when you touch them, they feel really fleshy.
Okay.
And they have this like tropical feel about them. You know, they smell naturally a little creamy, a little coconutty by nature.
Okay.
And so it's just it's a flower that smells like skin. So naturally, it's a sexy fragrance, and Iris tuberose doesn't disappoint. This, by far, is one of the sexiest fragrances that Creed produces.
It's nice.
I love this fragrance.
It's like all
I love this fragrance.
Honestly, those samples and this is like wow.
Well, like I said, it's different when you spray them, right? But this fragrance, it has this tropical allure, you know, almost like a narcotic. It makes you want to just, you know, it just pulls you in. You know, and this one here will definitely leave a trail behind the lady. I mean, it's not shy. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty bold.
Yeah, so you have, I definitely get that.
So you have this iris roots, again, from Tuscany, and then you have these exotic, fresh, white, floral, a little bit green, a little bit coconutty.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get that. Yeah.
You know, I'm from Dominican Republic, so you know, this tropical kind of a flower, like really, you know, to me, I love it.
Yeah.
It brightens up my eyes, you know.
And your wife wore this. You told me you were recently in Dominican Republic and she wore this.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
How did it do?
Oh my God, amazing. I mean, we were in an island, and
and she's wearing this, and you're smelling her, and
so we were in an island, you know, with people from like all these countries, and excuse me, what is that you wear? So
definitely got the compliment.
So yeah, so Iris tuberose, you know, it's amazing. It's daring and bold, but it's still classy.
Yeah.
It's classy.
And it still has that fresh kind of quality.
Absolutely.
Off the bat.
It has DNA.
Of course, and they all do.
Yeah, you know, again, Olivier Creed, you know, he's a master perfumer. You know, he's 6th generation.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something that, you know, you just learn in a couple of years. This is something that's been inherited through family and technique and travels, and just, you know, it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey. And as a company, with Creed, it's nice to have fragrances like this because it shows the skill level, you know, from everything from, you know, the Royal Exclusives.
Yeah.
Royal Exclusives are top.
Yeah, I love
White flowers, Jardin de Malfi, Spice and Wood.
Wood is amazing.
Sauvignon Vanille. I mean, these fragrances are top in Creed, you know, and that it shows a very, very high level of skill.
Yes.
And so does this. This is, again, it has that tailored feel.
Yeah.
You know, without being overpowering.
Yeah.
But they're there. They're always there. And so, Acqua Originale. I invite everybody to come in and try them. But now I also have a treat for everybody.
Before you get to that, one thing. They come in one size only?
Yeah, they come in one size. They're 100 ml. They retail for $300.
Okay, guys, so before we go into the special announcement you're going to make, I want to just say that. And I want to say one more thing. The size, the price, I want to know where did the name Acqua come from. You didn't say nothing about that, right? Why Acqua?
Yeah, well, Acqua.
It throws you off. Like,
yeah, again, you know, one of the things that the Creed family likes to do is like to sail. I mean, you can see that. Rolf,
the journeys and the sailing, and so that's what they just said. Let's put Acqua.
Yeah. Okay. You know, sometimes, I mean, I can't speak for Mr. Creed, but I know that sometimes it's just right in front of you, and it's, you know, simplicity is luxury.
Yeah.
And Acqua Originale just kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I just thought it was going to be more aquatic kind of fragrances, and I guess the name Acqua, and then when I smelled, you know, like all these different fragrances, I was like, wow, it's like this is more woody. There's no aqua in there.
Correct.
Yeah, so I guess my mindset with the Acqua and smelling it and not knowing anything about it, kind of threw me off a little bit. Yeah. But now that we talked and before we filmed, I was smelling them and I smell them now. They're amazing.
They're amazing. That's why, you know, I invite everybody. Call us, you guys.
Call,
you know,
212.
Call, stop in, and just have interaction before you buy, and we'll definitely guide you in the right way. You know, myself and Rodney and Emerson. You know, we are, you know, we're definitely here for you guys.
People.
You can call us. If we're not here, leave a voicemail. We'll get back to you. I know we get a lot of calls from different countries, so with the time zone, they're not really sure when we're open. But leave a voicemail or email us, and we'll definitely get back to you.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, like Aventus, you know, and Virgin Island and Middle East Imperial, maybe some name, you know, but the names you can't really tell what the fragrance is about.
Yes.
But we'll definitely point you in the right direction.
Oh yeah, Louis is definitely a people person. You know, you're there for everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
well, we try to be. I mean, we are really, you know, we're the Creed Boutique in America. We are, you know, we're the place where you would come in for information.
Yeah, and you're very good at that. I see how you interact with all your clients, and you do a great job here.
Well, thank you.
I really mean it. You really
thank
do.
you. I appreciate it.
And when I first met you, I feel like I knew you for years. You know, we hit it off like instantly. And here we are years later, you know, doing our thing and still, you know, communicating. You know, we're friends outside of Creed Boutique.
Absolutely.
You know? I consider Louis a real great friend. You know, like New Year's Eve, I'm texting him and saying Happy New Year's and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
So I just want to let everybody know what a great person you are. I'm not just saying that. I really truly mean that.
Thank you, but you know, let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you for a second. I mean, your success is like, well, it's crazy. I mean, it's look, you know,
come a long way. You know, it's a lot of hard work.
Absolutely.
I put a lot of time, effort, and devotion into my channel and to Street Scents, and you know, it's a hobby that I love doing. You know. And when the camera's on, I get very loud, I get very animated, and I'm not going to change that. This is who I am. You know, I'm not going to change my look.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it
There's no dress code for fragrance. No nothing.
No.
Just wear your fragrance, enjoy it, and move on.
That's it.
You know, that's what I'm doing.
It's all about smelling good.
Smelling good.
You know, and just kind of finding your identity. You know, and Acqua Originale is great. You know, though our regular collection is great. 6th generation fragrances are great. Our classics are great. You know, we'll help you find something. You know, maybe Aventus is not for you. Yes.
I love Aventus.
You know, but we'll definitely guide you in the right way. You know, so, but I do invite you to come and try Acqua Originale.
Stop by 67th in Madison, the number 212-439-7777. Talk to Louis, tell me so on my Street Scents.
Now, can I reveal?
Yes, let's do this now.
All right.
There it is.
So, here's what we want to do here. So, on behalf of myself, Rodney and Emerson, we want to offer you guys a free sample. It's going to be a free sample of the newest fragrance, Acqua Originale, and it's going to be
Vetiver Geranium.
Vetiver Geranium or Geranium Vetiver.
Geranium Vetiver.
Either way,
hold on a second.
We're going to put it in an envelope and send it your way. But here's the thing, only to the first 150 people who email us here at the boutique with your information, you know, send us your full name, address, phone number, and of course we'll have your email. And the first 150 people will get a free sample. Now, you have to be in the U.S. That's the only kicker, guys. I know we have a lot of friends.
International.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, guys. We can't ship international, but here in the U.S., so I guess it starts as soon as you post this video.
Yes.
So
the first 150 people that email. Well, what's the email?
Okay, so it's very easy. It's Madison@creedboutique.com.
Madison@creedboutique.com. Send them an email. What do you want me to just say anything?
Hey, Louis, how are you? My name is so and so. I saw Al's video. I would love to receive a sample and try your new Gentleman's Collection fragrance.
Yes, perfect. That's it. Simple as that. And you'll get a sample of Vetiver
Geranium.
Or Geranium Vetiver, however you want to say it.
I think the way Mr. Creed puts it is a little bit better.
Yeah.
Vetiver Geranium.
Vetiver Geranium, amazing fragrance. So get a free sample. Why not? You know, it's not like doing brain surgery. It's not like you have to perform brain surgery to get a sample. You just send an email and say, I saw you on Street Scents.
Yeah. I mean, samples come and go here. We don't always have them. You need to understand, you know, it's a handmade product.
Yeah.
So as they make fragrances in France, they send the corresponding sizes and collateral and, you know, ancillary products and the samples to match. So not all the time we have them, but I've actually set aside just enough for us to do this for all of your subscribers.
Wow,
really.
That's amazing.
So
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I truly do.
Of course.
150 people get the sample of Vetiver Geranium. I can't get the nose on it. Now's your chance. Send them an email once again
at Madison at creedboutique.com.
And just include your info, US only, and Louis will be happy, more than happy enough to send you a sample of this amazing fragrance, Acqua Originale Vetiver Geranium. This is amazing
nice
right here.
Love
it really is. And I really appreciate you doing this. That's awesome.
Pleasure, Al.
All right.
Always a pleasure.
It's, you know, I love being here. Like I said, it's like my second home. Coming to the Queen Boutique.
Emerson, get him an application.
Yeah, right? I should be, I'm here so much, I might as well
Absolutely.
So it's good to see you, Al.
Emerson, get Emerson in the video. Another great guy. And Rodney, too, big shout out to Rodney. I know he's not here today.
Yeah, Rodney's actually off today. He's doing great.
Doing good?
He's doing great. We've been crazy busy, you know, now fall's here.
Yeah.
So, you know, our sales are just, you know, people are calling from all over the country.
Yeah.
We're starting to prepare for holidays, so everybody like buys early before we're sold out.
Yeah.
You know, that happens a lot of times.
Hey, that's awesome.
And again, it's a handmade product, so, you know, we try to have it available, but sometimes it's a little bit of a waiting list. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Acqua Originale from Creed, the 5 for